from my familiarities and my comfort zone.
So in the morning, he doesn't really have anything to eat.
Yep.
Before a session, I've got a couple of coffees.
Why not wake up, run at 5 in the morning when you're tired, go back, have a nap. It makes them sparring harder.
Smells of hard work.
So,
And a lot of fucking beer, to be fair.
and a lot of It allows me to push my body harder. It allows me to just, fully focus and be able to get up at 5 in the morning, do the runs without getting ill.
To some people, I'm great. Some people, I'll never be good enough. Some people, it's Nigel Benn's son. To some people, it's Conor Benn's dad. But ultimately, there'll always be pressure. Anything you do in life to succeed, there's going to be pressure that comes with it to win, to be a winner. That on its own is pressure.
Ready to rock.
I was out here asking me what my intentions are today, bro. I'm trying to train. I'm locked in.
What?
Look at this guy. Who is this guy? I don't even know this guy.
Always right.
Always right.
Always right.
Yo, we ready? We ready. You got the essentials on? Oh my God.
Don't read the story.
Devin Haney got his ass whooped in the essentials, and he's wearing essentials. That's sad. And you got the Devin Haney shorts? Oh my God. That's the ones he shit in. That's
One. Leave me. Red. 1, 2, warrior. I'll have a...
No, 10-minute break, and then we head to, boxing.
Today we're here strengthening, conditioning, fine-tuning for the last stretch. Make sure that the body feels right and that we are strong. Keep that pace, keep that pace.
30 seconds. Last 30 seconds.
I really paid attention to what I was putting in my body and how it was affecting me in sparring, affecting me in training. So it's really been a journey this camp, and I really dialed in on that, and that's really taken me to the next level.
Ryan Garcia discusses his opponent, Conor Benn. He dismisses the relevance of Benn's recent performances, stating that nothing he has seen suggests Benn is at an elite level. Ryan predicts a clear distinction in talent and experience between them. He claims Benn relies too heavily on pressure and conditioning, which leads to sloppy technique in later rounds. Ryan confidently warns that it will be real ugly for Benn and predicts he will knock him out within 5 rounds or less.
I mean, people are just playing into that a little too much. I mean, if you watch the fights, look it, he won them, but there's nothing that I see in any of those fights that makes me believe that he's at this level. And I think that there's going to be a clear distinction on, on the difference in experience, talent, and just levels of boxing in the ring. He's going to be getting hit with punches he usually doesn't get hit with. He's going to see a lot of the attempts he does is not going to work. All he has is conditioning, I guess. And even when he has conditioning, he starts throwing sloppy in the later rounds. Like, look it, man. It's going to be real ugly for you. You're going to hope it ends in 5 and below, like I'm predicting. You're going to hope, because if it goes any longer and you get tired like you did Rodriguez.
Ryan Garcia reflects on his personal growth and mindset. He expresses that his fitness and mental well-being are in a great place, and he feels sharp and quick in the ring. He explains that his past struggles were necessary lessons that prepared him for the responsibility of becoming the face of boxing. Ultimately, he believes his current success is happening at the perfect time according to God's timing.
Because, my fitness is well, my mindset is well, my boxing is going great. Nobody's touching me in the ring. I'm fast, I'm quick, I look good. Like, how much more can I glaze myself? I got streaming going on. I got beautiful kids, a beautiful wife. I just got a lot of things going on for me, and I'm blessed. But, it wouldn't have happened the same way if it happened to me earlier, because I would have went through all these problems. I had so many issues outside of my life, and, I wouldn't be prepared to be the face of boxing and to hold the responsibility as a champion. When I became champion, it came at the right time. Like, everything's the right time, God's timing. So I'm really blessed to be in this position, and I'm ready to handle my business.
Ryan Garcia states that the fight against Conor Benn is a career-defining opportunity for him to take over the sport of boxing. He emphasizes that competing on Mexican Independence Day weekend, combined with the magnitude of his opponent, could be a life-changing event that elevates his status to a level where he is untouchable in his career.
I would say that I have a clear opportunity to take over the sport for this fight. You know, me fighting on Mexican Independence weekend, you know, everybody behind me, and the opponent, the type of opponent I have, it could really change my life. And I mean, my life is already super blessed, but this would take me so far that
Benn expresses that he is unfazed by Ryan Garcia's past behavior or outbursts, stating he simply wants to put his fist through his skull when they fight on September 12th. And then Ryan Garcia criticizes Benn's career, claiming Benn has only fought opponents who were already past their prime. Garcia tells Benn he is rushing into this fight and warns that he will knock him out.
It doesn't really make no difference to me what he does. Ultimately, I can't wait to put my fist up through his head, through his skull, September 12th. That's it. He can talk and throw his toys out of the prime and have his little flare-ups, his tantrum things that he does. It don't make no difference to me. I've dealt with weirder.
Ryan, what exactly are you drinking over there?
All black coffee.
What do you think of Conor Benn? Obviously, he's had some accusations of being maybe inconsistent with his performances, had those great fights with Eubank. What do you think of him as an opponent?
I mean, if I look at his career, he's only fought guys that are on the way out. He's never fought a young, hungry, talented fighter. This is actually his first time ever doing it. So we're gonna see what he has. He's rushed into this position. So we're gonna show him that what happens when you rush into something you're not ready for, and this is a promise.
Benn dismisses Ryan Garcia's trash talk, stating he takes it with a pinch of salt and is solely focused on winning the title and claiming the #1 spot. Benn accuses Garcia of being rushed into this position, mentioning Garcia's previous loss to Rolly Romero and questioning his path to a world title shot. Garcia interrupts, repeatedly telling Benn he is going to get knocked out and claiming he has no heart, leading to a tense, argumentative atmosphere.
No, I mean, listen, I take you with a pinch of salt. I couldn't care less what he says. I mean, it really don't bother me. He talks a lot of talk. But ultimately, it's getting that title, claiming that #1 spot. He says this has been rushed. It's been 10 years in the making. You know, he got his ass handed to him by Rolly and then magically got a world title shot. I'm coming off the back of fight of the year off a middleweight. Avenging my loss.
Was not being about Richard's progress. His base was squished by Richard's progress. That's 30 years old. If I let this man be,
Tells Benn to keep talking and promises he will get knocked out, responds by saying Garcia is going to get knocked out under the WBC world title banner, asserts he is there to take it and thanks Turki Alshik for the opportunity, promising a knockout victory in 5 rounds or less.
Daddy, you're tied into it. And then he got a WBC world title shot. And I'm here to take care of him. That's it. That's it. And that's what I'm here to do.
Hey, Turkey, thank you for this opportunity. I'm going to knock him out 5 and below. A shout out Turkey. Shout out Dana.
Timothy Bradley Jr. discusses the disparity between Ryan Garcia's massive talent and his career accomplishments. He notes that it took Garcia 10 years to finally win a world title, suggesting that while outside factors may have played a role, the talent-to-accolade ratio doesn't quite align. He further highlights Garcia's unique status as a marketing genius, pointing to his 10 million-plus social media following as the driving force that allows him to secure high-profile opportunities that are often inaccessible to other fighters with similar skills.
I can't help but mention that it took him 10 years to win a world championship, or a world title, I should say. Took him 10 years. That's a long time. That's a very long time. So, like, even with his talent, it doesn't match the accolades, right? Doesn't match the accolades. And you can say outside things, you can say outside things got in the way. Maybe his relationship with his promoter. Whatever, you can make any excuse you want to make, but I'm looking at skill. I'm looking at talent, the combination, the full package. We know that Ryan Garcia has a huge following. He's a marketing genius. Let's give him that. Marketing genius. Damn. Right? 10 million plus social media fans. Okay? And he's able to get himself in positions where other fighters can't get in those positions because of his following and notoriety.
Benn describes himself as a trailblazer for being one of the first major signings, noting that other fighters are now following suit. He mentioned seeing fighters like Shakur Stevenson sign over and speculates that others, like Devin Haney, may join as well. He emphasizes that every professional decision he makes is strictly based on what is best for him and his family.
About being that trailblazer, you know, where people now follow suit. And I'm seeing a lot of fighters now sign over, like Shakur. You know, who knows, maybe Haney's going to come over. You got Joe Pataya over here. You now got Johnny Fisher. I think it's only a matter of time. But ultimately, every decision I make sure it's the best decision for me and my family.
Conor Benn addresses his recent social media exchange with Ryan Garcia. He emphasizes that his belief that Garcia lacks heart is not just speculation, but a proven fact based on their past performances. Benn explains that as soon as a fight gets rough or Garcia faces sustained pressure, he tends to crumble. Benn confidently declares his intention to step into the ring and demonstrate his own superior toughness and grit to prove exactly what he is made of.
That's not speculation. That's facts. We've seen it. As soon as he gets on top, as soon as it gets a bit rough in there, he don't like it. You know, so I'll go in there and I'll show him. I'll show him what I'm like.
Conor Benn is fired up for his showdown with Ryan Garcia. He makes his prediction clear. He's going for the knockout. Benn insists he doesn't see the fight going to the judges' scorecards. He plans to finish it early and prove exactly why he's a force to be reckoned with in the ring.
Do you see this one playing out?
I think I'll knock him out.
What round?
I can't say. I just don't see it going. I just don't see it going points. I don't see it going points.
Final one for
Ryan Garcia dismisses Conor Benn's threats, stating he is not worried because his skills are superior. He challenges Benn to try and make him quit, confident in his own speed and precision. Ryan further explains that this fight was arranged because Benn is his mandatory challenger and is a prominent figure in the UK market.
He just told me that he's gonna make you quit during the fight.
That's great.
What are your thoughts on
Please
that?
make me quit. Make me quit. Please try. Cause every time you come in, bow, 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 bow. I'm like, damn, how many times am I gonna hit you? Bow.
Whoa, take it
He's
easy, Larry.
already ugly.
I don't want that
He's
smoke
already ugly. He about to get uglier. Trust.
You seem very fired up. What does he have to offer in terms of threatening you in
He
that
just got
fight?
a good mouth, man. That's good promotion. He's just a big yapper. That's it. That's what's gonna be the best part about it.
You know, how did this fight come about? A lot of folks thought you were gonna face Devin Haney, maybe Rolly. What led up to making this fight?
He's my mandatory, really. That's really what it is, you know. It's a big fight. You know, he's big in the UK. That's pretty.
Ryan Garcia emphasizes his focus on his upcoming fight rather than his status as a top boxing star, noting that he avoids distractions. He addresses the growing tension with Conor Benn, dismissing Benn as an attention seeker and a corny guy. Ryan expresses total confidence, stating that his skills are superior and that he isn't worried about any pre-fight antics from his opponent.
Much out into that, you know, I try to put my head down and just, you know, focus on what's in front of me. You know, all the other stuff's gonna happen. It's gonna be what it is. But at the end of the day, if I focus on that, then that could distract me. I'm just whatever, boom, whatever I gotta do that day is what I gotta do.
You know, things are getting kind of heated with Conor already. I just spoke with him. And,
You know, he's a big attention seeker. He's even to the right of me right now. He's probably gonna try to do something or something. I don't know. He's just a corny guy. I'm not too worried about him because in the ring, I already know my skills are that much better than him. He could do anything. He could push me. He could try to slap me. I'm just too quick too clean from.
Richardson Hitchens anticipates an explosive clash between Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn, noting both fighters' speed and power. He highlights that Garcia uses intense trash talk to try and rattle opponents, warning that he will walk into a knockout. Hitchens believes the key for Benn is to ignore these mental games, stay disciplined, and execute his own fight plan to succeed.
I think it's gonna be a great fight. I think that power, speed from both guys explosive. And Conor, you know, he's just a guy he's a fighter. He's very aggressive, very game. And Ryan is a kid that's been boxing forever, very super talented. But I think Ryan's gonna make him show he got that dog in him. Ryan talks to keep when a fighter starts saying, "Oh, you're gonna run into something," he's basically trying to put fear in Conor Benn, and Conor Benn just gotta ignore that and have Ryan, like, if somebody tell me I'm running to something, you gonna have to show me. Simple. You gonna have to make me. I'm not going. You telling me I ain't gonna make me. oh shit, let me think twice. That's what Ryan's trying to do at all these at these press conferences. Conor got to go in there, keep his head straight, and do what he do.
Richardson Hitchens expects an explosive showdown between Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn, highlighting both fighters' speed and power. He explains that Garcia uses intense mental warfare, frequently telling opponents they will walk into a knockout to instill fear. Hitchens believes that for Conor Benn to find success, he must ignore these mind games, keep his head straight, and stay strictly disciplined to execute his own game plan throughout the fight.
Absolutely. He's mentally trying to psych his opponent out, right?
Yeah, of course. That's Ryan game. You know what I'm saying? You're going to run into something that's over. It's going to be over in 5, but I know Ryan for sure. This moment is a big moment for him, and I know Ryan. When I say I know Ryan for sure, I know Ryan is going to feel the moment, and he's going to feel the magnitude come September 12th. I'm not riding with nobody. May the best man win.
Richardson Hitchens hopes Conor Benn wins, as a fight with Ryan Garcia could be difficult due to promotional hurdles with Golden Boy. However, Hitchens is optimistic about facing Benn, as they share the same manager. He believes this connection provides a clear path to potentially shaking things up and making that big fight happen in the near future.
Hopefully Conor Benn can win the fight because, you know, Ryan is with Golden Boy, I believe, so it's going to be difficult for Ryan and his people to even want to make a fight happen with me, especially that I'm not, like, in a position right now where they would probably want to seem interested in it. So, Conor, if he comes over here, hopefully we can push for that fight. Me and Tio got the same manager, so hopefully we can try to shake.
Adrian Broner explains his prediction for the fight, stating that Ryan Garcia would win easily because he has more talent. After that, the conversation shifts to his training, where he receives praise for his impressive warm-up routine, which he describes as second nature to him.
Who wins that?
Ryan.
Ryan?
Easy.
Easy? Why?
Got more talent.
I'm telling you.
That fight, the talent will show. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Nice warm up.
Adrian, that was impressive that you did all that. It was like second nature to you, huh?
Yeah.
Kenny Ellis discusses the matchup between Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn. He states that while he likes Ryan Garcia because he is the better boxer, he believes Conor Benn has a better tolerance for pain. Because of this, Ellis suggests that Benn might be able to overcome Garcia's technical boxing skills.
I like Ryan. He's a better boxer.
Okay.
But I think Conor Benn has a better tolerance for pain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he might overcome Ryan's boxing skills.
Kenny Ellis notes that if Conor Benn can survive Ryan Garcia's dangerous left hook, he has a solid chance of winning. He explains that Garcia has evolved his style, becoming a two-handed power puncher after recently adding a strong right hook to his arsenal. However, Ellis emphasizes that Benn possesses a guttier mentality, is willing to trade through pain, and maintains an aggressive, go-get-him approach that makes him a tough opponent.
Okay.
If he can get past the left hook, he should be good.
You remember Ryan dropped Mario Barrios in the first round with a right hand, a right hook. So he added that to his arsenal, right? Now he's a two-handed, two-heavy punching, fighter now, right?
I think Ben is more guttier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't shy away from the pain.
So you think that
Barrios got since he fought Tank, he's been kind of shy.
Yeah, he's gun shy. He doesn't want to pull the trigger. He's leery of the power shot.
And I think Ben just got that go-getter mentality.
Kenny Ellis clarifies his final pick for the fight. While he expresses that he likes Ryan Garcia as a fighter, he ultimately predicts that Conor Benn will win the match. He notes that while Garcia's left hook remains a constant danger and he has a tricky right hand, Benn can secure the victory if he manages to land a clean, decisive shot on Garcia.
I like Ryan. The only thing I'm going with Ben. I'm gonna go with Ben, the left hook of Ryan is always dangerous.
Absolutely.
He's pretty tricky with the right hand as well.
Yeah. How does Ben get it done? Does he stop Ryan?
If he can catch it with a clean shot, yeah.
Catching the clean shot.
Fernando Vargas Jr. reacts to the Ryan Garcia vs. Conor Benn press conference. He is surprised that Benn, from the UK, spoke fluent Spanish while Garcia, from Southern California, did not. Vargas Jr. jokingly calls Garcia no sabo, someone who doesn't speak Spanish, for failing to demonstrate fluency in his own culture's language.
What you think, bro?
Conor Benn knows his Spanish outside.
He said a bro. What did you say? I know. You know your Spanish too, bro.
Hey, yeah, man. Hey, he gave him the live business in Spanish.
The Mexicans ain't talking.
He's fluent, homie.
I know he's fluent. I'm like, okay.
Was that a little bit of a flex on Ryan, man? With Ryan being from SoCal, bro.
Because look,
no
I'm gonna be
hablo
real with you, Ryan.
español, vato.
Ryan's a no sabo.
No
I'll be